I'm just laying here in bed, and all of a sudden I started thinking of what happened today. Today was an out of the ordinary energy that confirms to me we're definitely on some new energy shift going on. And just to mention, it's 4:30, going on 4:30 somewhat a.m. in the morning. But again, to confirm that I know this is some higher ascension type energy in the air that we have to be aware of, that we can be in sync with it. Now today, maybe around 9-10 in the morning, I went to the grocery store, and I'm not dressed in any type of particular way. I'm not in any way of even thinking I'm wanting to be presentable or anything. I'm just in my own zone, not prepared for any type of meeting anyone, or just that's not even on my mind. I'm just going to do what I got to do, get what I got to get, and get back home. So as I'm walking around the grocery store, and again, this is normal, average, not even on the mindset of trying to be presentable for anybody or nothing. Just, I'm in my own world. If it is, it is, and if it ain't, it ain't. But as I'm walking through the grocery store, a gentleman comes up behind me and starts conversating. And as I turned around, wow. I mean, like, wow. And the gentleman is very striking, appealing, tall, dark, handsome. And then he had some high-ranking military attire. And then he's in my age range. And to let you know, in my past relationships, every single one of my relationships, I could count on one hand how many that I had that may have been older than myself. But the majority of my relationships have all been compatible with guys, men that were younger. Not that I intentionally set out for that, but that's just how it always ends up. I'm with someone younger, many years younger at that. Again, not that I intentionally set out for that, but it's just that my age range, men or older, for some reason, it doesn't pan out. But anyway, for like one of the first times, here is someone striking, appealing, my age range, seems to have life together, high-ranking military, whatever the case may be. He's starting to conversate with me. And me knowing I'm not dressed presentable and all of that, that doesn't faze me at all. And it obviously wasn't fazing him as well. So we're walking as I'm steadily doing what I got to do. He's steady pushing his buggy and I'm pushing my buggy, but we're talking as we're walking. And we're beginning to laugh. So I turned around to give attention to this man. So we're shaking hands, exchanging names and things like that. So now my eyes goes to his hands. He has a wedding band on. So I say, well, obviously this is, I don't know how I said it, but I was, in other words, letting him know I don't start anything I can't finish. But before that, I was engaging in the conversation, and it got to the point where we were able to at least exchange names. So when he gathered the point that when I brought to his attention my observation of the ring on his hand, he came out of his mouth and said, well, that didn't stop you before. And in my spirit, I was like, what the fuck? For one, he don't know me from Adam. And for two, my comment was, it stops me every time. And when I said that, he, with a smile on his face, turned his buggy and started walking the opposite direction. So what am I trying to say? Obviously, the spirit knows, these other energies knows, other whatever the case may be, the universe knows we are and have been, and we've graduated, but the tests will come, or the temptations will come to try and hinder, prolong us manifesting it in the natural, because it has happened in the higher elements, the higher realms. It has happened in the spirit realm. We have graduated, we have ascended, we are on higher levels, but you better believe temptation, tests will come actually before it manifests in the natural. So my test, my temptation, and then the test won't even be, because when we've graduated, we see it plain as day. What temptation? It's no temptation. Just say what we mean and mean what we say and go on about our business, because we have a mission to fulfill. And that's a life of love, joy, peace, happiness, and walking in our destiny. Oh, I notice your wedding ring on your hand. Well, I surely don't start anything I can't finish. Oh, it never stopped you before. Ha! It stops me every time. And watch the enemy flee. Have a blessed day.